On the edge of Gondor, we begin to explore the mysteries behind both worlds. High and low tide forever changing leads to puddles of water, holding the smallest of life within them. Both worlds combined yet unseen between another. Some that catch a glimpse of them and survive are considered the lucky ones. Most creatures are known on land, but till this day, the open ocean is still a mystery. Sachicosaurus, a large pliosaur. This one is a female and she was known as the apex around here. Well, until the Leviathans showed up. These whales are armed with many teeth, preying on other whales, Lurdosaurus, and so forth. But with a young one by this mother's side, she has a chance at a large meal that can last her for weeks. As this goes on, the child is forced to come to the surface to breathe more often than the mother. The hunter knows this. With an almost fatal wound, she is forced to give up the hunt and move on. Unlike the whales, her body structure is made for agility more than strength. Her flippers make her dash and turn with ease, and her jaws capable of holding small fish and hunting large prey. But she wasn't lucky today. She'll have to rest for now before hunting again. As the day reaches its end, a thick fog creeps in. Most life that lives here is used to it, waiting for it to pass. But for the ones that unknowingly stay meet their end from another predator, using it to its advantage. Circosuchus, an ambush hunter. Unlike most crocodilians, these hunters don't like to give up, even when their prey goes farther inland. Their jaws are capable of quickly closing shut as their body darts them forward, making them very successful hunters when they are not noticed in time. These two are only together for a chance at bigger prey, forever on the move. With catching another meal, they keep themselves exposed to settle down before moving on. This also lets any know they are not a threat when seeing them, unless provoked. They leave their jaws open for multiple reasons. To either raise their body temperature, cool down, a dominance display, or even for passive creatures such as birds to give them a cleaning. Or for any small creature to wander in their open jaws for too long. For now they will stay this way before moving to a lake or river. As the night goes on, the nocturnal creatures become active, but some are active whenever there is an opportunity. Megalania, hunting an injured young Giganotosaurus. This male has been hunting it for a while, giving it a dose of venom in every bite, while a female waits for her time to strike. With the male doing all the hard work, she plans to take advantage of such a meal before others start to show up. But she's already been noticed, and is not too happy about her trying to get the best parts of it. These arguments, however, don't last very long. She retreats, not wanting to risk unnecessary injury. She'll just have to wait a little longer for her turn, and steal it from the weaker ones that show up. With the sun marking a new day, wildlife absorb energy once more. Creatures from all around start their day with checking the land for anything different about it like usual, but for a certain species, it's a special day. Tropeognathus, a group of pterosaurs known for their keel-tipped snouts and large size. They are able to dive into the water to catch unsuspecting fish. This time, however, this male is catching the biggest one with a goal in mind, for a female. This will help in making her decide him over another male. He just needs to find a good spot to perform. This should do nicely. A perfect spot for her to see him and a perfect spot to land. Now to get a female's attention. He spreads his wings to further pique her interest. It worked. Now it's all about doing his performance good enough for her to see that he's a good partner. A meal during the show as well, even better. She's impressed and accepts him. Now they will continue to travel together for a suitable place to nest. As the sun starts to set once more, the Sachichosaurus begins to hunt again. This new environment is filled with rock formations still standing from the constant waves crashing against them. This time she has her sights on another aquatic, usually a threat to her, but it's a young one. A Mosasaurus, and it just noticed her just in time, but it's going to have a hard time getting away with no cover, and she's not willing to give up this hunt so easily. She was successful, but with her kill on land, she will need to eat quickly before the large scavengers and land creatures show up. If she doesn't, she can become prey herself. Another day has passed, and the tropes are now in Grand Plains. A place many visit, so it would be too risky to nest in. But while passing by, they catch a megalania that's made a kill. They keep close and wait till it leaves leftovers, wanting to be the first to get the scraps left behind. Other scavengers are closing in. Thalassodromius, these pterosaurs are the vultures of these lands. But Tropeognathus are not what they seem. They are the pirates in the skies, stealing from one another and other pterosaurs. One of them has made a fatal mistake. While panicking, they try to hide. They no longer have to wait, now that they got a meal. A small mistake can mean the end, and hopefully, the other has learned to avoid them. The last day of observing life, we see that the Sarcos have moved on to a new ambush location, Big Quill Lake. This lake can either have some visitors or no visitors at all. In the meantime, they catch any fish that wander too close while waiting, but the male is getting impatient. But he won't have to wait any longer for a chance. A Tyrannotitan is coming close. Perfect hunt. This is exactly why they was traveling together. Now both of them won't have to hunt for a while. And the rest in the area can feel less worried to drink. This time the lake is busy tonight. A herd of Lurdosaurus have made a stop here to snack on some reeds. These herbivores are semi-aquatic, traveling through rivers and the ocean for safe spots to stay in. But they are blinded by food, no longer watching their surroundings. Two Soroniaps are stalking the herd, keeping their large sizes hidden and edging closer. With a member gone, they no longer need to worry. Carnivores will instead go after something already hunted. This is the circle of life for all within it. We have discovered many things throughout this experience. Both worlds use each other in some way. Some being able to travel to both, hunting in one and using the other as protection, or only knowing one world as home, evolving to survive in that environment, and their behaviors being so different from each other. They will forever need each other to survive.